Good morning, everybody. I thought I would take you along with a Friday in my life. Typically on Fridays, I'll have like one or two clients in the morning and then try to take like the rest of the day off, like after 12 or 1 or so. And we are going to the lake today to get some paddle boarding in, so I'm super excited. So I just did a quick morning routine. I meditated for 5 minutes and I just read a couple of pages. I am still reading Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. It's taken me a while. It's almost 600 pages, but that's not the reason it's taking me a while. I'm just like barely reading it. I'm reading like a couple pages a day or skipping a few days. So that is definitely my fault because I want to read more, but not gonna lie, at night, like we've been watching How I Met Your Mother, which if you haven't seen it, great show, hilarious, but we've seen it like 10 times all the way through, but we put it on like maybe a couple of weeks ago and just like randomly put it on to have dinner or something, and we got sucked in again. So of course, like we've been watching that at night, and every night I'm like, no, put down the remote and just read. So I'm slowly getting through this book. I've been reading in the mornings a little bit, like a few pages again, because nights clearly have not been working, but I do just need to stop making excuses and read instead of watching TV. That's another story. So I read a few pages. I am going to get ready. I have just one client today at 7. So nice and quick and easy. And then I'm going to get some work done. So I'll take you along with my day. And then we will be out in some beautiful nature. So let's see what we get into. Okay, I was just filling out my planner before I get ready. I use the Daily Grind planner. Loving it. The last few weeks I've been using it. So this is my day. So everything in the highlighted is my monthly goal, and then in the middle is my daily goal to work towards that monthly goal. So like, for example, meditate every morning, like meditate first thing. That's always the first thing I do, like after I get my coffee, for my morning ritual. So that's usually like the easiest first thing I can cross off for my day. I've got read in bed nightly, which I was just talking about. So my goal tonight, read 5 pages. Like, it doesn't need to be anything unrealistic. It needs to be something that you can do, that you'll actually do. If I read more than 5 pages, great. But if not, if I can at least check that off, awesome. 30 minutes of movement. We'll probably be walking around at the lake, so hopefully we can do a little hike. Plan meals for the week. My goal for today is to plan meals for next week. We're going to go back to super simple meals, and maybe I'll show that later. Something we've been struggling with, and I can talk about this a little bit later, but we have been just, trying to cook more at home. We go through all these periods, as I'm sure like you do as well. Like, life is busy, we both work busy jobs, so we don't always have time to like cook, or if we didn't get groceries, then a few days passes and we're like eating the most random things at home, trying not to order takeout, and then eventually we order takeout, and it's just not very intentional. So this last week, we went to the grocery store, got all the groceries Monday for like a few different recipes. Do you think we made a single recipe? No. So we've just been eating random things. We did cook at home and eat meals at home, but it wasn't the recipes that we bought the groceries for. So we were just using the ingredients in different ways, which is fine. We still ate at home. But I just want to go back to simple meals that work really well for us, that we can like make with our eyes closed, and we don't have to stress about it with very busy schedules. So that's my goal for next week. Just go back to those simple meals. So I'll make a grocery list today. 1 YouTube video per week, film a day in the life. Check, doing that right now. Post 20 Instagram posts. That's my goal for the month. I'm way beyond that. We're doing, my coach and I, the business coach I have, and like the little entrepreneur group I'm in, we are doing a TikTok and Instagram challenge for the month to do a bunch of videos, and just create impactful content, like not overthink it. So my goal today is to post 4 videos, market my offers daily. Gotta market yourself. So I'll be doing that. 1 hour of focused work Monday through Friday. I'm trying to like do undistracted work where nothing else, like my phone is on silent, do not disturb. I'm not answering text messages from anyone, and just focusing on what I need to get done for my business. So today I'll be recording podcast episode 3. Check out the previous ones if you haven't yet. It's a great season. Plan client workouts. I'm actually taking the day off of that because I just have one client this morning. workout is good to go. And then I have the weekend off from clients. So day off, yay. And then one Spanish lesson. We are trying to do Spanish every day. We have been, so one lesson before we go to the lake. So it's like very doable, you know what I mean? And then my top 3 needle movers for today are to record the day in the life, post 4 videos, and record my podcast. So those are kind of like my top 3 from this list here for today. And then grateful and excited for another summer adventure. Been loving getting outside and just really exploring Bend before the weather changes in like a couple of months, maybe a month. So yeah, that is the Daily Grind Planner. I've been loving it, and it's really been helping me to not necessarily like be productive. Like, yes, be productive. That's not like always my goal, but just show up as the person that I want to be. So yeah, it's been helping me do that in tiny ways and big ways. So I'm super excited about that. So I got to get ready for my client. I've got about 20 minutes before I can get started there. And then I will take you along with the rest of the day. All right. So I just got done with my client and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to set everything up to record the podcast and get it done. I need to release it by Monday morning, and I work tomorrow at my part-time job. Sunday, I don't want to be recording. So if I can't edit today, I'll edit it Sunday, which is totally fine. But I just got it done, and it's 8:03 in the morning. I am so glad, and that way I don't have to rush getting it done before we take off for a fun adventure today. So voila, done. Now I'm starving. I'm going to go eat my chia pudding. I will show that in case you want a new little breakfast recipe that is so freaking easy and delicious. We've been eating it for like 6 weeks and we have not gotten sick of it. So I will show that. And yeah, feeling accomplished already for the day. Okay, I just realized that I forgot I'm filming today in the life today. I haven't filmed anything since like early this morning, so I didn't show the chia pudding. Sorry. We went paddleboarding already. It was amazing, perfect weather, not super hot. There was a breeze. Got a good workout in. We definitely were paddling against the wind on the way back, but it was so much fun and just so serene and peaceful. And we just got back from like, I guess a late lunch, super early dinner from just the food trucks in town. So I got a vegan buffalo chicken wrap, which was super good. So yeah, that's been my day so far. Maybe I'll make this into like a weekend vlog or something. Oh my God, my mascara from just being out in the sun. So yes, I was going to take like beautiful photos of the lake or a video, but we also didn't have our phones because we didn't want them to get wet. So that's been my Friday so far. Definitely so nice to have the freedom to work in the morning and then take the afternoon off and explore our beautiful town. And if you can see, oh, little pup goes down. We're dog sitting tonight and tomorrow. So yes, that is our exciting Friday night. It's been a beautiful day so far, and just one of those days that makes me so grateful for my life. So I will try to film a little bit more this weekend at least. So thanks for coming along. Hi, it is Monday. So much for this being a Friday vlog. I don't know how much I'm gonna record today or the next couple of days. Maybe I'll just end it after this clip, but it was a busy weekend, good weekend, and I just completely forgot to record all the fun stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was just more present. I'm not really sure. But yeah, Friday we had a great day. We went paddleboarding. It was super fun. It was a little smoky, but we were out there for an hour and the water was so nice. It was so peaceful, and definitely got a workout in because there was wind on the way back. Like we're definitely using that arm strength. But that was super fun. And then went out to lunch. I think I put that in the last clip. Just talked about that briefly. And then we booked some hotels for an upcoming trip that we are going on. We're going to Barcelona and Croatia in September, October. So I'm super excited. So we did some like booking of hotels because we keep kind of putting it off. And I was like, you know what, let's just book these. So we did that, which was super fun just to get that booked. So I think we have everything booked for our trip that we need. And we're gonna book the rest of the hotels like just once we're there, see where we want to stay. So we are ready for that. And Saturday I worked at my part-time job. It was very hot. I'm getting ready to go there today after a couple of clients this morning, and it is another hot, scorching day. So yeah, that was good on Saturday, and then just chilled Saturday night. And I've been doing a little more reading. Yesterday I had the whole day off. I usually don't have Sundays off. So when I do, I really enjoy it because it allows me to like prepare for the week and have just a relaxing day, get some stuff done. So I feel set up for a good week. I did Costco yesterday. I did groceries. When I got home, we did a little meal prep for the week. Like we cut up a bunch of veggies for lunches and dinners, and then prepped chia pudding. And yeah, so we got a little bit of stuff done. And then I relaxed. I did some reading. I am finally feel like in a groove with that book, Demon Copperhead. I am less than 200 pages away from being done. So I'm definitely getting there. My goal is to finish it in like the next 10 days because I'm just trying not to be realistic. It's a page turner. I definitely like the book, but it's not one that like I can read like a page in like 30 to 60 seconds. Like, I don't know. It just takes me a couple of minutes to read a page. So no shame in that. I'm not the fastest reader. So it just feels good to be getting more reading done. I do want to finish it in like the next week and a half. So yeah, that was yesterday. We're still dog sitting little Maylee. She's so cute. But yeah, I've got a couple clients this morning, then heading to work, couple clients tonight. And yeah, so Mondays are always super busy for me. Oh, but I did want to tell you about the little mini challenge that my husband and I are doing. So let me finish getting ready and then I will come back and talk about that. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to close out the video. I'm going to talk a bit about the mini challenge my husband and I are doing before our trip in September, and then I'm going to close this out. I know this was not the vlog I intended, but that's okay. So we are doing a little mini challenge because we are going to Europe towards the end of September, and it's not about weight loss. It's not about like fitting better in our clothes even. Like, we just want to feel good. So we're calling it like our feel our best challenge. And it's just a little mini challenge with some intentions that we're going to be doing daily. I made a little checklist that I'll probably show before I close out the video. And it's just on our fridge. Checklists work very well for us because it's right there. It's a visual and you have to physically check it off at the end of the day. So sometimes it gets you to complete the task because you want that check mark. So that's what works for us. So I created it we started yesterday and I created it through the end of August. So there's like 20 something days on there. 15, 16, 17, something like that days on there. And then I'll make a new one for September leading up until our trip. So we have 6 habits that we are going to be working on daily. A couple of them will be almost daily, but not quite. You'll see in a second. And they're not super specific. So, well, they are specific, but usually when I have like clients write out goals or I write out goals for myself, it is like a very specific, measurable thing that I can track. Otherwise, there's too much lack of clarity. It's too vague. You're not really sure how to hit it, how to measure if you're hitting it. So these are goals, but more like intention. So if I feel like I did a good job, I'm going to do that check mark. If I was intentional about it for that day, I'm going to give myself that check mark. And again, it's not about like hitting a certain weight or like if I look the same as I do in my body right now, 6 weeks from now, I'm going to be happy as long as I feel good, because this is not about changing my body. This is about like the internal kind of feelings of like feeling light digestion wise and feeling good energy wise and feeling like mentally good. Like, I don't want to feel stressed leading up to this trip, feeling like I have to get so much done in order to take almost 3 weeks off. So it's kind of all of that combined. Like, how can we feel our best physically and mentally by the time this trip is here? That has nothing to do with like the way we actually look, if that makes sense. So if you can relate to that and you want to feel your best as well, physically and mentally, like, you can definitely join us on this challenge and do these daily habits, and you can customize them so that they are more in line with what you need and your wants and your goals and your desires. Or if you feel like you just want the guidance and you want to follow them exactly, like, awesome, we'd love to have you. So first goal is water, because hydration is so important. When we are feeling hydrated, we feel better energy wise. Sometimes we even sleep better. Digestion wise, it's so important. Just all of the above. Like, it helps your workouts. It can help you feel better with the food that you're eating. So we really want to stay hydrated. I have my pink water jug that I should have right here. It's in the other room. I'm going to grab it and drink some water. But that I usually hit daily. There's a lot of days where I don't hit it like completely. So just having that on the checklist and making that an intention for the next 6 weeks or so is going to help me finish my water jug daily. It's 64 ounces, so that's perfect for me. Oftentimes, if I'm really feeling like I'm staying hydrated over the course of the day, I end up drinking more than that. But if not, like, that's great. My goal is the 1 jug. Second goal is, oh God, what is it? Oh, take my vitamins. Like, very easy. I can get that check mark like first thing in the morning. And again, that's just about like nourishing my body and feeling good and helping with digestion, helping skin, nails, everything like that. Just making sure I'm getting the proper nutrients. And third goal is to eat more veggies. So this is where normally I'd be like, okay, but how do you measure that? Like, how can I be more specific? For me, it's an intention. So last night, for example, since we started this challenge yesterday, last night we had raviolis and we had a bagged salad and, like little vegan chicken tenders. So could have skipped the salad just because it was easy just to do the raviolis and the chicken, but we decided to do the bagged salad, very easy. And then we even added tomatoes and cucumbers in there because we're like, you know what, these are probably going to go bad in the next few days. Let's add them in. And then that way we're being intentional about adding more veggies, more nutrients in. Cucumbers, tomatoes, very healthy, lots of nutrients. So that's what I mean. Like, I gave myself that check mark yesterday because I intentionally added more veggies. I intentionally made sure we had a salad. So easy to track. As long as I'm being intentional about it, I get that check mark. Fourth goal, was that fourth? Oh yeah, fourth goal is to eat slower. Eating slow is good for so many reasons. First of all, it helps you digest better. So it's like, why wouldn't we help ourselves do that? Second of all, it allows you to be present with the meal, not scarf it down, not like, you just spent 30 minutes making the meal and then you scarf it down in 3 to 5 minutes and you're like, what just happened? Like, all that hard work and I literally just didn't even appreciate it. So it allows you to be present with the meal. And then another thing it does is what was I gonna say? Oh my God, the most important thing, come on. Oh, it allows you to listen to your body's natural hunger cues. So if we are scarfing down a meal in like the matter of a few minutes, chances are our hunger cues are not going to be able to catch up. So we might finish the whole meal and then be like, oh my God, I am so full. Like, I was just starving and now I am so full that I don't even know what to do. Instead, we can slow down, put the fork down, fully chew our food. Digestion begins literally in the mouth. Fully chew it, pick up the fork again, grab another bite. Like, it doesn't need to be so rushed. And if you slow down, you are going to realize when you are starting to get a little more full and then a little more full. And then maybe you're like, you know what, I'm content. I feel good. I don't need to finish those last like 4 bites on the plate. So I am really trying to slow down my eating. And a lot of the times it has to do with like rushing and feeling like, oh my God, well, I have 5 minutes to scarf down this meal, but just slow down. Allow yourself to chew, allow yourself to swallow each bite and be present with the meal. Habit number 5 is 10K steps. So again, another vague one where like my goal is to try to hit it as many days as I can, but I'm not going to put the pressure on myself to hit it every single day. So if I can get it like 5 or 6 days a week, cool. If I take a long walk on a Sunday and I get 6,000 steps, I still went out intentionally and took like a 40-minute walk or something, great. Like, I'm going to be proud of myself just because I'm not hitting the 10K steps. If I want to relax the rest of the day, like, that doesn't erase the fact that I intentionally went and took a walk because I was trying to show up for myself. So that's where there's like a little bit of wiggle room. And then the last goal is working out. And again, I'm not going to put my pressure on myself to do this every day. I'm not going to work out 7 days a week. So it's going to be like the steps and my workouts are going
gonna kind of be like either or. Like today I work at my part-time job, I will absolutely hit 10,000 steps. And if I can fit a workout in before my last client this evening, like I will. If not, I'm not gonna put pressure on myself. Like I got my 10K steps. So it's gonna be kind of either or. If I can fit in 3 or 4 workouts a week, that's gonna be perfect. And then maybe 10,000 steps like 5 days a week. So those are the 6 goals that we are doing for the next 6 weeks or so. And I'm excited. It's all about just feeling our best and not necessarily about how we look or how our clothes are fitting. Like, I think that will come as a result of all of these things, but if I look exactly the same, like I said, like I'm fine with that. I just want to feel good and fully enjoy this vacation that, we're taking a couple of weeks off of work at least, and it's a lot of money. So like I want to fully enjoy it, and I don't want to feel like weighed down. I don't want to feel low energy. I don't want to feel negative. I don't want to feel stressed. So that's what this challenge is all about. So I've been talking for almost 10 minutes, so I'm going to shut up. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to join along with this challenge, let me know. You can DM me if you need any support, or you just want to tell me that you are showing up with these challenges daily. Love it. Follow me on Instagram if you want to get a little daily recap of them. I'll probably be posting on my stories like every 2 or 3 days, just how they're going for me. And yeah, you can let me know how they're going for you. So hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.